Hi, Jennifer Gilchrist here with another weekly reading. We're going to get some insights and inspiration for you as an entrepreneur on your path. And this week I'm going to use the Ascended Masters cards from Doreen Virtue. We're going to pull some messages, and what I always suggest is, as always, I'm going to do a general reading for everybody where everyone can get some insight or some gem that will help them. And at the same time, I invite you to use your own intuition. What ideas, thoughts, and things come through for you that might be specific for you and your business. And I look forward to hearing in the comments as well how this resonates for you, and what's going on for you. What's your message? All right. So we'll do it for this starting tomorrow, Monday. That's today. I'm doing it for tomorrow. Today's Sunday. The 30th through Sunday, August 6th. Awesome. So the first card is Retreat into Nature. Green Man. And we've got a lot of this. Last week we got this as well. It has a lot to do with just taking that time for yourself. It's really easy to get into that go, go, go mode as an entrepreneur and forget about yourself, right? Like, I know all of you give all kinds of care in the world, all the TLC in the world to your clients, and so this card speaks to giving yourself some of that same care and dedication, and that it might be would be very beneficial to spend some time alone and in nature, right? Nature's super healing. It helps you clear the mind a bit. I feel like there's been a lot of growth happening lately, and so the great thing about taking that quiet time to reflect is that things begin to make sense, right? These little shifts in our businesses really start to make more and more sense. So it's important to give yourself that downtime, that rest time. It also feels like there's just been a lot of working really hard and not a lot of slowing down. So take that to heart and use it as you will. Also, the last thing that comes in with that is nature helps to ground out, like if we're worrying a lot, thinking ahead into the future. Nature's a really great way just to kind of bring yourself back to that calm, right? Like bringing yourself back into your body and being grounded so that you can let go of the busy thoughts, that sometimes that incessant chatter that wants to take over, whether it's with to-do lists or worries or, got to do this, that, and the other thing. So that is the tip. The second card is Follow Your Heart, which is beautiful because it feels like that the quiet time is about getting clear, like I was talking about before, like a lot of shifts in business. I see where entrepreneurs in my community and circle are wanting to align their life and their business with more passion and purpose, right? And just to have time, maybe it's just to have time to do the things that you love to do, whether it's spending time with your family or vacation. Maybe it's that your business is going to tweak a little bit to actually reflect who you are now and what your core values are and what is fun for you. And relating back to the first card, this card says Follow Your Heart. It's like that quiet time, giving yourself that reflection time is going to help you know what it is you truly desire and what's in your heart. And so that's super important, and then it feels like you can trust that. That's one thing, because wherever your passion is, wherever your bliss is, when you just follow that, it's always going to lead you the right direction. So that's really important to be able to tune in and be quiet with, so you can check back into that space for yourself. And then to take action on that, right? Start to actually follow through with those ideas. Those are divinely guided ideas. There was something else I might come back to on that one. And then the last card is Purification, which is interesting because we got this card last week too in one of the readings I did. So we're still getting the same messages. Actually, the entire thing is pretty much similar messages from a different deck. And as I look at it as a whole, the Purification card on its own can just mean a lot of different things for different people. It might mean lifestyle choices, food, caffeine. Like if you're in that worry cycle or that go, go, go busy cycle, it could be a call to, notice what it is that you're being called to do. Like give that quiet time and ask your body, what do I need to do to really be balanced and optimal, right? To feel good, to feel great. And sometimes it'll be, and I go into this mode sometimes with caffeine, could be a call to go more organic food, or maybe there's something particular in your diet. Could just be purification from negative thinking. feel like a lot of this has, the insights coming through could be a lot to do with the spinning mind. So just notice what your body needs. And I'm also being drawn to see the water in the card, like the nature again. So when I look at this card reading as a whole, it's super important to give yourself that time and space for yourself to slow down, to reflect, to align with what wants to happen with you in your life and in your business, so that you can actually feel inspired and passionate about what you're doing. And if you're already doing that, awesome job. You're on track. And the next one is that follow your heart. So it's like you have to quiet down to really get into what that means for you. You know, what is your heart's desire is really the question to be asking. Not so much worrying about the how something will come about, but what do I desire more of? And then to take action, you're supported on that. And then purification. So it's like rising up to that next level. I just feel like in general, it still kind of feels like a balance card to me. So just finding that space to be balanced with yourself and in your life and your mental and your physical. Maybe it's getting to the gym, maybe, you know, maybe it's all different things for people individually in terms of what that specific activity is for you. But I invite you to check in with yourself and really kind of quiet down into your body and start to ask yourself those questions. What do you need from me today? You know, what would be best? And then notice the information, the different ideas or thoughts or visions or things that you're getting, because those are answers. They're answers for you to take your next step on your path that you want in your business and in your life. So yay, this looks really great. Looks like still being called to honor the balance and honor yourself and honor your heart's desire. All right, see you next week. Bye.